Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 2,938 of What Shift You Now. So many days in a row, plus a couple because I was sick, one for COVID, and another time I had zero voice. By the time I got to this video, I had done 2 videos and I could not literally get any sound out of my voice. It was totally gone. And the other videos were annual challenges, so I did not want to miss them. But I can not talk about what I'm doing every single day, although I like to. So today, we've got 2 challenges going, which is kind of anti the topic that I was sharing today in each of those challenges. And that's the importance of mastering one skill at a time, and then knowing how to pick the skill to master and let go of the other things. Focus on that till you master it, and then move on to the next thing if you want. It's how a lot of coaches teach you. Pick one business to get to $1 million before you pick another thing. Focus in on one thing, because in that focus, you master all of the other skills you need to do it faster, better, easier the next time. So that's our topic actually for Supersize Your Business and Supersize You Annual Challenge. First year we've ever done the annual challenge in the Supersize Your Business community, and we'll see how it plays out. We'll see how it pans out. We'll see how many people actually can actually commit to themselves to doing one thing every day to improve themselves for the course of a year. The secret is, if you're doing that and making that part of your life, and you can do your own challenge every day, or you can do the one with us, I guarantee that you will transform and be light years better than you were on the beginning of it. Now, you can start the challenge anytime. I always start at January 1st and go through the end of the year, but it doesn't matter when you start it. The point is to just start and then just say, I'm going to do one thing every day. I'm going to do this every single day. It doesn't have to take a lot of time. Usually I try to keep the whole process like under 10 or 15 minutes. Why? Because then I know people can do it. Every single one of us, and I used to be that person. I'm too busy to even, go to the bathroom, much less to do all the things I want to do on my list. So I get that. I understand that that's a pushback, but everybody has 10 minutes in their day. Everybody has 10 minutes if it's going to help them to be more efficient, more effective, to get better results. And again, that's just an excuse we all use when we actually are scared or don't want to do something. Talking about mastering one skill at a time. And again, I have a lot of pushback to that, only because I've always had so many irons in the fire simultaneously. And then I think, and I'm like, okay, I wonder how much more effective I would be if I was more aligned and focused in just one area, one stream, one thing. I do think we need to master one stream before we add multiple streams of income. I think we need to master and get our business set up and automated, and trusting that other people can run it for us and have checks and balances in place to ensure that that happens. And then we can move on to a different thing and a different interest and master that. But guess what? We're not starting over. We're not starting something new. We're starting something from the foundation of already done that. You are so much more confident when you've been there and done something than if you're out just trying to learn a new skill, etc. It's kind of how I feel about AI. It's kind of how I felt about ManyChat. I bought ManyChat in the beginning. I hired somebody else to do it for me, and then I decided I don't like this. I get why people do it, but it doesn't feel right to me. So I kind of abandoned it. And the same is how I feel about AI. It's like, I know I need to do it to stay competitive, but how do I do it and still be me? Because that's the most important thing to me. I don't think that we should ever give up our humanity because we want life to be easy. Because the more easy it gets, the lazier we get. The lazier we get, the more of our humanity we release into the ether and can never really get it back again. It's, I guess, my thing about AI. I think it's a great tool, but it's just a tool, just like anything else. And we need to remember that our brains still need to function. I think we've seen a lot of brainless activity over the last several years worldwide. I mean, globally, worldwide. And I think it's intentional. I think it's being manufactured by evil, and we need to not fall into those traps. Look at me going off on tangents. So this month, the focus of the challenge is all on confidence, both for Supersize You and Supersize Your Business. I guess the way I'm getting away from the I can do more than one thing is I've streamlined, and it literally took me 5 years to actually siphon in and streamline to the point where I comfortably talk about a personal development challenge as well as applying that same topic to supersizing our business. How can I do that? Well, because I've been involved in so many different businesses and industries, it's easy to see how they tie together. And frankly, I honestly believe that the biggest personal development undertaking that any one of us or any human can have is by either, number one, becoming a parent, number two, starting your own business or having your own business or buying a business. I bought my first business. I didn't start it from scratch. I bought it and then morphed it into something very, very different along with one of my sisters. So whatever route you choose to take, I mean, there's a reason Alex Hormozy has acquisition.com, right? He knows it's much more profitable, faster, and easy to acquire businesses that are already started than to start them all from scratch. At least I'm assuming he will say. He's a very smart man. All right, that's all I've got today. I am committed to, for my one thing today that I'm going to master, and actually over the next 7 days, I've committed to mastering direct messaging. Why? Because it's the one thing I know that will give me a lever in my business and in building my Skool community, which is what I'm focusing on right now as part of a 6-month challenge. I know I need to do that. And I have put it off far, far too long. And so I'm committing to doing that today. All right. Any questions? Ask. Otherwise, go out, make an amazing day. Hope you have a happy Valentine's Day. And I will, of course, be with you tomorrow.